Considering that took us that long, do we want to put our first break in here?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, if we want to take a little break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to run anywhere, but you guys can keep recording. But I will shout out something real quick.
Yeah. I'm going to run the potty real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
So Z Captain, thank you so much for those 50 months. 50. Thank you so much. Hope you guys dropped them bears. That was like an hour ago. So did anyone not wish Anna a happy birthday yet? Because you should.
What?
She's finally old enough to rent a car.
Yeah, I'm old enough to... How old is that?
Wait,
24? 25.
25.
You've aged 4 years since we've leveled up.
That's how long this took, Jazz!
By the end of it, we'll all be 90.
I hope so.
There you go.
I can't wait.
The eel pies.
Start a life of crime. I am having issues with cats at the moment.
Why?
I have dislodged this cat and it has came back.
I'm going to show chat the picture that Jasmine sent me of of what Kevin is doing currently.
How are Kevin and Blue for the fireworks?
They're inside. That's why they're doing this.
But do they get scared?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, sad.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jasmine's desk right now.
Oh my god. It's good. So cute.
So
Kevin's
cute.
helping. He's a good helper boy.
He's a very good helper boy.
All right.
He's a very good helper.
Y'all up there in chat land, you have any big 4th of July plans? This year's weird, so I don't imagine anyone has.
Hard to make big plans this year.
Yeah.
Right?
I hope everybody is making the small plans this year, because it sounds like there's some states that are still trying to make the big plans. Despite all of the
stay home.
The information that's out there that's maybe encouraging people to do otherwise.
Well, Portland's canceled their blues festival. Washington, I assume, has canceled their one in Vancouver.
I would be amazed if they did.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's no fests whatsoever happening on the entire West Coast, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'm stunned that, I mean, I shouldn't be stunned. I mean, it's Florida we're talking about. There's a reason that, like, Florida Man meme is a thing. But the governor of Florida has basically said, we are not slowing down at all. We're not going to reclose things. We're going full steam ahead.
What?
And had the audacity to say, you know what? This huge surge that they've had, they just had over 10,000 cases in a single day. Just keep breaking records every day.
Yeah.
So they have, I think, 170,000 cases right now in Florida so far that's been reported.
So sad.
It's a huge problem. I have returned. But the governor has said that it's because of young people gathering. That's the problem. It's young people gathering. It's not reopening. That's the problem. It's just young people gathering, so they're not going to close again because that's not the problem. It's just the youth of today.
Sure.
They're the problem.
Typical.
And look, I don't doubt that young people not taking this serious is a part of it, but you can't say that it's not the reopening. It clearly is. It clearly is. Oh my goodness. So with that being said, just stay home, guys. All right.
The youth are gathering because things are open. Spoilers.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not being discouraged from doing it. That's for sure.
The other part is, I mean, seriously, just look at like the media and everyone who's reporting on this kind of stuff. Look at the ages of the people on the news, on Fox, who are saying masks are dumb. We should be reopening. They're not kids. They're people in their 70s.
That's another thing the governor has said that he won't do is mandate masks, which is like literally the least you could do right now if you're a governor. Just say like, you know what, we're going to mandate that you wear a mask when you're out in the stores. It's the least you could do. He's not going to do it. Yeah. So I feel for everybody in Florida. Just be safe. All right. Y'all be safe.
So Rick, you're saying you're not going to be out there with some poppets tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
Look, I'm not saying that. All right. Look, it's okay for me. All right. Just not for everybody else. I'll be fine.
You'll be chilling with that duck that gets stuck in his yard.
They're big now. They grew up. They grew up so fast.
They can actually fly over the fence, not go under it.
They really can. They're all ladies too. Like all of the ducks turn out to be lady ducks.
What? You've got ducks?
He's got so
Dude,
many
we have
ducks.
so many
Anna.
ducks. So many ducks. It's nonstop with the ducks.
Not like pet ducks.
Ducks follows.
Wild ducks that come and live
I
in
mean,
their
I
stuff.
was very close to making them my pets because, you know, I was like, if you get stuck in my yard one more time, I'm keeping you.
Did you smooch all the ducks?
I was tempted because I would literally have to go rescue them from my backyard like 3 times a day. There would be like 7 of them trapped in my backyard because somehow they figured out a way in but couldn't figure out how to get out. So I would have
Typical ducks.
I would go scoop them up in this big blue bin and then like individually like dump them on the other side of the fence and let them get to their mama. But I would have to do it individually, one at a time, 7 ducks. So like I was coming up close and personal with them, but I figured
I would have just kept them.
Duck diseases. I was so close to doing that. I was really close.
There's baby ducks are so cute. Did you take pictures though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They were on Instagram like crazy. They were on my stories though, so none of it's saved. There might be 1 or 2 that's on my actual timeline.
Okay, I gotta go scroll through your Instagram.
Like, I'm busy, guys. I can't stream anymore. I'm busy, and it's just on Instagram. Like, ducks.
Cute little ducks.
So,
I'm gonna play some more Death Stranding tomorrow. That's my plan.
Full disclosure, during that break, I did finish my run of Gunfire Reborn, and I did beat the second boss. Yes.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Good job.
With the help
Did
of
you
the
save?
prisms. Yep.
And then you saved there.
I said, well, then I died.
Oh, okay.
Then I promptly died.
That 3rd level, it escalates quickly.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to jump back in if y'all are. What do you think?
Benny just like for Anna, and it just links to Rick's Instagram.
Thank you.
There it is.
Hey,
I'm going right now on my phone.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
You want to jump back into this?
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's get some crimes going.
Okay. So we return after your downtime. We are now back. Enough time has passed. You're feeling like you guys can jump back out and maybe move towards another score. And sounds like you had some interest in continuing to figure out what's going on with this whole Rorik conspiracy. So you were told to seek out Teague at the docks. So what do you guys want to do?
I guess it goes. We
Well,
go
y'all.
see Teague.
That Amencio, he paid awful well, and he's pointing us towards Teague, and I'm interested in being paid well again, so I'm down.
Did you say this with your fancy hat on?
Wait.
I have a lot on right now, yes.
Yes.
You got a lot going on. You look great. Just want to sort of tick off some stuff here. So we took 3 jobs. Have we completed any of them?
The
We've
one
done
for
one, I
Amencio, we have, because we got paid for that.
We still need to do the one for Rigney?
For Rigney, we needed to find out more sort of like why. I'm trying to remember exactly. It was like why the red sashes were potentially being targeted, framed. What was going on with red sashes? Something like that. I think I'll admit it's been a bit.
So you were supposed to get information. You're supposed to steal information from the lamps for the sashes.
Right.
That's what Rigney had tasked you with. LaRose tasked you with planting the dagger on the sashes. However, LaRose's mission was contingent on doing it before Malira Clev had returned, the leader of the sashes. She has returned.
Yes.
Okay, so
I mentioned that to y'all at the end of last session. You failed that mission.
Okay.
So, which means, just so you know, in your standings with the blue coats, you have lost some good standing with the blue coats. So you're down with the blue coats.
Who cares? Boo,
But-
blue coats.
Just so I'm
But
clear,
you are.
we don't still have the murder weapon, this knife on us still, do we?
Oh, I think you do.
Okay.
Now, with the investigators, you got an up. They seem to kind of like you. So that was kind of the faction change. You didn't really have any effect with the lamps or the sashes because you didn't really engage with them directly in any way. The crows didn't seem to have any negative impact on you guys specifically.
Okay.
So you're good. Just the blue coats that you lost favor with. So yeah, with that job, that's gone.
I've been sort of spying on this Teague character and trying to get a sense of who she is. And what I've learned is that she's a pretty tough cookie, and she's not going to crumble so easy, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, the ghosts are afraid of her.
Everybody's afraid of her, is what I've learned, and she will only negotiate with the toughest of the tough. While I like to fancy myself a pretty capable slide, I'm more of the svelte variety. And I'm thinking that maybe you want to take this one, buddy. And I look at Ash.
All right. So are you
your
thinking that,
character's name,
like,
Ash? Hold on.
my character's name is Wester.
Wester. You look at Wester.
All right. So are you saying that, like, she's only going to be able to negotiate with people that seem like they have some muscle on them?
She doesn't respect people who aren't kind of built. You know what I mean? You got to be tough to negotiate with her.
Well, I think I fit that bill, and I say, in my full garment of fancy cloak, fancy hat, as I like.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'm going to change first.
Maybe lose the hat.
And I change back into my normal hunter's garb.
All right. So, what are y'all doing?
Well,
I guess we're sending Wester.
Yeah, to go talk to Teague.
Oh, you're not all going? You're just gonna send one person?
I'm definitely going because I want to, like, be, you know, your right hand man, so to speak. You know, like, maybe be there and you know,
okay,
whisper some stuff into your ear if I need to.
All right,
I'll go too.
Or just generally back you up. Yeah.
Maybe I also tell Liddy to come look at my boat. Maybe Liddy's got some stuff to help me patch up my boat.
Okay, so you're all going to the docks. You're gonna go visit your continuously sinking boat.
So innuendo?
Maybe. It can be if you want it to be.
I'm just picturing you. You arrive there and it's just a rope leading into the water because it's sunk. You're like, there was a boat here.
Trust
Where'd
me,
it go?
it's a ghost boat.
It's a ghost boat.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it's a ghost boat.
So how are we getting to the docks to talk to Teague?
Not by boat.
well,
you guys, you can freely walk to there. You're not that far from your where your base is, as we determined earlier. You're pretty near the docks, so it's probably like, 8 blocks away, 10 blocks away to the docks. So on your way to the docks, you see a lot of movement, a lot of activity, just people kind of, shuffling goods back and forth. Clearly, it's a very busy day, and this area is a very busy place. But as you arrive at the docks, it becomes very clear where everything is kind of coming out of. There's this main warehouse. People are coming and going. Something says to you that's where you want to be. That's the place.
We're seeing a lot of activity in, like, one in particular warehouse.
Yeah.
All right.
So I assume you kind of go up that way. You can case the joint if you want. Y'all call.
I approach it and I try to see what the hubbub is before being right in the center of it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you inside the dock house, you definitely see a lot of people doing their jobs, moving stuff back and forth. But there's also some makeshift kind of crates that are set up here and there, and kind of a like a bootleg bar kind of spot inside this warehouse, where there's these crates stacked up, and there's someone back there pouring moonshine into glasses. You see a lot of the dock workers kind of they'll throw down one of their shipments. They'll go over, they'll take a shot, and they'll go pick up their next one and head back to where they're going. But at one table in particular, you see a lot of people crowded around, watching. A lot of commotion, a lot of noise.
Okay. So I guess I'll probably try to sidle up to some of the other crowd and maybe ask a stander by, saying, what's the commotion?
Oh, well, it's Teague. Teague's taking on challengers is what she does. It's office hours, so if you want to get in a word with Teague, this is the time. Gosh, I really hope I can last long enough to ask for what I need.
Has anyone managed to take down Teague yet?
No, most people don't get past hello. Maybe I will. I've been training. And as he does it, he kind of like rips his shirt a little bit and starts to kind of like push himself forward, like past people. And before he even makes it to the table, you just kind of hear like the loud sounds of like kind of smashing and commotion. And he gets sort of like crowd surfed back over the group of people and dumped at the edge.
Okay.
So
I'd like to make my way forward a little bit just so I can get a better understanding of what it is that Teague is doing here. Is it just a full-on bare-knuckle boxing match going on in the center here? What's going on?
So, you see just a huge, muscular, awesome gentleman, just massive arms, just like locked in arm wrestling. And his opponent is Teague. She's actually smaller than you would think. She's only about like 5'2", but just one arm that looks like 3 times the size of her other arm. And she is locked in the ready to begin the arm wrestling. There's somebody holding on to the 2 fists. Teague looks the person in the eyes. She's like, all right, these are office hours. The rules are simple. You can talk to me as long as you can talk before I beat you. The longer you can hold, the more words you can get out. You ready? 3, 2, 1, speak. And the person says, I would like, and before anything finishes, bam, arm slammed into the table. The person is like grabbing at their wrist. Oh gosh. Teague's like, next. And that person gets hoisted up and carried over, crying as they are crowd surfed to the edge of this mosh pit, essentially, surrounding these arm wrestlers. All right. Who's next?
I kind of look at you guys and I say, like, maybe we should have had the fastest talker go instead?
I look at you guys and I'm like, hey, any of you guys have even a single point into skirmish or anything like that?
I have an idea. Is there a barkeep around?
There's there's a person handing out moonshine. I mean, barkeep, I think, is a higher term than what they're doing, but yes.
I go to the barkeep and I ask for one of their strong liqueurs, like a drink, a strong drink, basically.
Okay.
I'll give you the same thing I'm giving everyone. Moonshine.
I'm taking it. So I pay the man, I take the drink, and then I start working my way to Teague.
Oh, you know what? It should be called sunshine.
Sure, sunshine.
Oh, yeah. That's clever.
So I take the sunshine and I start making my way to Teague.
Okay.
And I sit down and I look at Teague. And
you sit in the seat of the opponent? Is that where you sit? Okay.
I take the seat, Teague, I put the drink down, I pass it towards Teague, and I was like, Amencio sends his drink.
Teague grabs it. There's a little one of those. Takes a drink.
Let's go.
All right. So you grab hands.
Yep, I have nothing to skirmish.
All right.
I quickly make a sign that says Liddy, and I like hold it up, and I'm like cheering.
You're assisting. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I was hoping we didn't have to do this, but whatever. I'll try.
I think that was good.
I'll try.
That was good what you did. Okay.
Ooh, that's a 5.
You got a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Teague, kind of gives you the same spiel. All right, you know the rules. It's office hours. You can talk for as long as you can last. 3, 2, 1, speak. Boom. Slams your hand right onto the table. When you walk away, sad and a little defeated, you realize that Teague put something in your hand.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So while I'm massaging my hand, I'm looking at the note, but also just sort of, keeping it close to my breast, and I come back.
Yep. Yeah. So, do you? What next? Now.
I sort of make like a faint like fake whimpering, and I go outside, and I sort of like
Oh
get you guys
man,
to come
now
with
I
me.
have to arm wrestle her.
Well, I'm trying to like get your guys to come with me. Like I'm trying to give you like a subtle nod.
Yeah.
Follow.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, and then as we're outside, I unfurl my hand and I look at the note. What's it
All
say?
right.
Oh.
So it's like a little piece of like parchment, and inside it there's actually a small key and a little wooden fly, like a fly that buzzes around, right? Just a little like kind of like little wooden like trinket kind of thing. And the note has a symbol on it that you would recognize as that of Effer Lane. And there is a dock number, like a lot number for a boat. And the note says, "This belongs to Owen. Don't forget, a new friend always provides a gift. Signed, E." And that's it.
Okay.
And it mentions a dock number.
Yes, like a boat lot number. You would definitely recognize that as this is telling you where a specific boat is located.
Does it matter if we know that, or are we just always going to get to it? Like, do I need to write it
What do
down?
you mean?
Do I need to write the dock number down?
No. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, that's now known information.
So a new friend always provides a gift?
That's what it said.
And that
Okay.
this belongs to Owen.
Yeah.
So this note has the symbol of Effer Lane. Is it like
Like
it
a
has
wax
Effer
seal.
Lane hidden? Oh, okay, so it's from Effer Lane to. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Key and a wooden fly. Interesting. Does a fly like sort of like fly out of my hand, or is it just sort of just kind of like crawling around?
No, it's
Like I don't want to lose it.
Anna,
Yes.
you've noticed there's a little bit of some kind of essence inside of it. It's not just wooden. There's something on it. Yeah.
Okay. Can I further like try and attune to it to see if I can sense what type of ghostly essence? Like, is it an actual ghost, or has it just been like ghost touched, or can I?
Yeah,
Can I try and get more information about
sure,
it by
sure,
tuning
yeah.
to it?
Go for it. Yeah.
Double twos. I don't
Double
know
twos.
a lot. Double twos.
Okay. Yeah. In examining this little wooden fly, you accidentally, when you're trying to attune to this, you attune to a ghost that was kind of in the background, one that was ignoring you entirely.
I wanted that ghost to talk
But
to me.
because you kind of like lost focus, you almost think of like foreground, background. The background became the foreground at the worst possible moment, and you got startled. That ghost scared you.
Did a little spook.
So you're gonna take a little stress. You're gonna take one stress for that one. And yeah, you couldn't really discern anything about it. You're shaken now. Ghosts don't usually shake you. You weren't ready for it.
Yeah. I still relay that there is something otherworldly about the fly.
Yes. Jazzy, will you roll
Oh god.
a tinker for me? I'm just curious.
Sorry, I am drowning in cats at the moment. Okay,
Cats.
there goes one.
That's what they do.
All right, Tinker. I actually have a 2 in that. So
cool.
Ooh, my highest is a 2.
Okay.
Look, I'm more about potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're looking at this thing and you're like, what is this? Like the goat's poop or the goose's poop? The what? I don't know what's going on with this. And similarly, as you're like staring at it, and you kind of like in the background, instead of a ghost coming forward, just somebody kind of knocks into you because you weren't really paying attention where you were, and you kind of drop all of your stuff all over the ground.
Oh shit.
And so I'm going to say you're going to lose something minor of your like potions.
Okay.
You lose track of like one of your vials.
Maybe like one just got crushed.
Yeah, you lost one.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, you couldn't figure anything else out about the little fly thing.
Okay.
Okay. So Effer has sent us a note. Do we know an Owen?
I've never met an Owen.
Owen was mentioned by Effer at the end of the last session. Owen is the alchemist for the crows.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So we need to go talk to Owen. Right, because
Do we
he's
need to talk to him, or do we just want to investigate the boat?
Yeah, this boat
Well,
might be
we're at the
Owen's.
docks.
Well, I think
boat
we should
might be
investigate
Owen?
them. The boat. Yes, it is a living boat. No, I think we should investigate Owen because we need to provide a gift, and we need to find out what Owen likes.
Well, no, I think
That's not what the note is.
I think we became
It says
friends with
this belongs to
Effer.
Owen. Don't forget, a new friend always provides a gift. If the boat belongs to Owen, and we're going to talk to Owen, and we're going to make new friends, then we should probably bring a gift, right? Is that not how you interpreted that?
I sort of interpreted that as Effer is our new friend and he's giving us this gift.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it as well. That we were given the gift.
Well, we
Because we're-
can give both gifts.
We can do both. We don't have
Yeah,
to limit ourselves to just us getting gifts. We can give gifts too.
Because I guess, yeah, you could definitely interpret it that way. I interpreted it as if we're going to talk to Owen, we should bring a gift. Is what I was.
Well,
I'd say we're at the
Wes-
docks. Let's see if Owen's even at this boat. And if not, let's look at this boat.
and if we need a gift, Wester has that beautiful hat.
I don't have it on me, all right? And I'm not giving
we
up
also
that
ha-
hat. Are you crazy?
We also have the fly. Maybe we're supposed to give the fly to Owen.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, so yeah. Are we down to go check out this boat?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So you head further down the dockway because this is in a private dock area, not in this kind of shipping spot. And as you head towards the this place, you notice the bluecoats do seem to be guarding the main entrance to the to this dock. From where you're situated, we'll say kind of a block away, peering out, you can see where the boat should be. And it's there. It's like it'd be like around kind of this corner, kind of at the edge, way back in the dock. So yeah, you see the guards. You see that leading down into the dock area, there is, you can see like a rooftop where there's like lights that are kind of like strung that go across it. That looks like maybe that's a potential avenue, or obviously Anna got a crappy boat.
Okay.
It's enough to get us there.
But the normal
It's
the
enough to
normal way
maybe
walk
get one of us
into-
there.
The normal like way that you would walk into the this boat dock area is guarded.
Yeah, you see, and you see it's the blue coats.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're kind of on the outs with the blue coats at the moment, y'all. So maybe we should find an alternative method to get around.
I mean,
we could try this boat that we bought.
Yeah. I do have a boat, by the way.
You keep calling it that, but I don't know if I'd call that a boat.
Would you prefer calling it a raft?
Is it able to stay above the water?
I think it might be able to do one good float, if you will.
With how many people? Because it looks rather small and not really seaworthy.
Well, one good float could fit all four of us, but after that, it would probably be of no use to us.
Two people on a back and forth trip.
Yes, 2 people back and forth trip, 4 people one way. I've done the math.
We don't want to get in any. We don't want to cause any trouble or get into a fight with these blue coats because they're probably not happy with us. Maybe.
So here here's my thing. There's a string of lights that we could slide down, but I don't think we'd be able to escape back up the string of lights. So if there were a way to get the boat to the docks without us in it, and then we slide down the lights and then we escape via boat.
Will the lights even support a single person?
A svelte person, yes.
One svelte person, maybe.
Svelte person.
So Riven,
4 svelte people one way, 2 svelte people both ways.
Riven, maybe you drive your boat to the docks, and then we keep it there as maybe a potential escape plan. And then the rest of us...
I think my boat is on the...
And now if she rides it there, then it's
only got 75% durability.
Exactly. It can only take 2 other people with it. So one person will be left behind.
I'm sure we'll find some boat tape or something at the docks, okay? It's fine.
Get some flex tape. Owen's gonna have some flex tape with him.
That's right.
Lydia, can you make a potion of flex?
I mean, I have binding oil, which could like patch
there you
it.
go.
Yeah,
Slap that on the old boat. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Slap it on.
Liddy, why don't we take the boat route?
Okay, we'll take the boat route.
The boys can take the light route. We'll take the boat route, and we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that
Like
what we're
Benjamin
doing?
Button.
Yep. Okay.
I would offer the key to whoever can get there first, but I think we might get there first.
All right.
I don't think in that boat. All I gotta do is slide down some lights.
I'm questioning the weight that thing can carry.
I'm questioning the weight that the boat can carry.
Before you guys can even say anything, I'm sliding down those lights.
Well, you...
Without the key.
It's
okay.
done. It's done.
It's done.
Okay.
So what are you
All
going
right.
to roll to slide down those lights deftly and without being caught?
I'm gonna roll prowl
How are you prowling?
because I'm gonna slide stealthily down the lights, avoiding the blue coats. I'm prowling my way in to this area.
So how do you slide down something prowling?
So
deftly.
So, legit in the army, when we slid down ropes, you lie on your belly, all right? You wrap one leg underneath it, hang your other leg down, and you slide down. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sliding down on my belly, right over the heads of these blue coats.
Yep, go for it.
I'm rolling 3. I've actually got 3 in prowl.
All right, yeah. The risk is you fall in front of the blue coats.
Wait, how can you have 3?
Because he's got 3 in it, right?
I thought we could have more than 2 in any single.
No, yes, 2, and then you guys get a +1 from
plus
your
1 I put into prowl.
crew ability.
Yeah, I think we were doing it wrong in the last session, going to be honest.
Why?
Because I had 3 into prowl in the last session. I don't think I was ever rolling above 2 either. I think we were just confused about like always having to roll 2 dice for things. And then like...
Maybe, yeah, because if you have 3, you roll 3, for sure.
Right.
Okay, so you got a 5?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to do your army slide prowl move down the lights into the dock area. Now, as you're doing this, you do a great job making it in with very little impact. However, one of the lamps on the light string does fall and kind of shatters on the ground, and you see some of the blue coats kind of like walk over and kind of like looking at it. So I'm just going to let y'all know there is a timer that has started, and there's 1 tick in that timer. So what do the rest of y'all do? So there's now some blue coats that have kind of gathered a little bit underneath the lamp rope.
I would like to survey.
Okay.
With my long rifle, just like looking down the scope of it. How many seem to be congregating around that noise, and where is Talker in relation to them?
Okay, yeah, Talker has made it deep into the dock area, and there's lots of cover and whatnot for him. He's in a pretty good spot, right into the Assassin's Creed bush that he needed to get into at the end of that, but it's a bunch of boxes and ropes and things. There are two blue coats who are investigating the noise. One of them is just kind of like walking around, like back and forth, like on the block, kind of like looking around to see anything. And then, the one who is like right over where the lamp bulb fell, he's kind of like looking up. And then you can see there's like maybe 3 more of them over by the gate where they were sent over from, who are kind of like all like looking over there, kind of like, what are these guys doing? What's going on over here?
Okay.
So that's kind of what you see. So 5 total blue coats, 3 at the entrance, all of them kind of turned in that direction, investigating the ruckus.
Okay.
How many blue coats does it take to screw in a light bulb? All right. Hey, these guys
not going to do it.
In that case, for the time being, while they are congregated towards the base of where I would fall as well, if I was to go down, I'm simply just going to stay up here and provide sort of like cover with my rifle and just keep an eye.
Okay, so then, what I will call that then is we're going to say, you're doing kind of a cover thing. And if something happens at a point where anyone is maybe in danger from blue coats finding them or something happening, then you can call, like, say, like, I'm going to do like an assist kind of move to like interject, we'll say, almost to like, maybe fire off a shot or, do something. I don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Interesting. It's like you're preparing an action is the way I see it, Okay, so Liddy and Riven.
We take boat. In a boat.
You take boat. How do you take boat?
We take it the long way. We take a wide arcing path and we come back in.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
so
I imagine it's like at a pier, right? Maybe there's like a pier, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pier out onto like a river, not into like an ocean. Yeah.
And it's a shitty boat. It's like a canoe, so it's very small. Yep. So basically, I imagine what we do is instead of taking it the long way around, we actually go underneath the docks and sort of like, not like paddle, but like sort of push ourselves along the pillars of the docks and quietly get to the boat.
Okay. So what do you want to roll? I'm going to say that that's somewhere in like the finesse or prowl.
Ooh, yeah.
Somewhere in there.
I could help with finesse, but I have one finesse.
I have
so you
2
want to do an
finesse.
assist?
Yeah.
All right. And so does an assist, does that give you stress? I think it gives you stress.
That's fine.
I think you take
I already
one stress if it's successful to
if it fails
to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, if it's successful. If it fails, I don't think you take the stress. It's like a weird tit for tat kind of thing. All right. So Anna.
Okay, I'm gonna roll finesse, and I have 2. Okay. So highest is 4.
Okay. So we'll say as and wait, did you roll Jazzy's extra dice? The +1?
Oh, no, hold on. Sorry, I thought she had to roll it, but I get to roll it?
No. Yeah, you roll an extra dice, so go ahead and roll them.
Ooh, that's a 6! Jazzy, you did it!
Yeah.
Okay.
I take 1 stress for doing it.
Yeah, so...
Liddy realized I was only trying to row with one of them, and she was like, why don't you try 2 paddles?
you were doing the motion, but you only had one in your hand, and she just kind of like puts it in.
Yeah.
There you go.
But so you're finessing, so we're assuming, you're kind of like... You're maintaining your momentum, so you make as little noise as possible, and you're kind of like weaving in between these pillars and things, and you're able to make it towards the boat very successfully. So you take no undue punishment or anything like that. You guys do a great job. You make it straight over to the boat. So, Talker, you're on the dock. You can see the boat from where you are. Doesn't look like there's necessarily like any kind of guards or anything in the way. You could probably just deftly walk over there and join Liddy and Riven.
Okay, and so I definitely do that. Deftly walk on over.
Deftly. So the boat. This boat is a big boat. It is a houseboat. And, it's kind of a bigger one. So it's like, you step inside and it's kind of got one of those like on the top deck, kind of like an officer's quarters kind of thing, or like, just basically where the pilot would be. And then down below, a pretty big galley area, at least what you can see from outside, like from the outside of the boat. And the upstairs, there's a door that would clearly lead down into the boat. There's nobody around. The boat seems pretty expensive, and yeah, you're in front of that door. It's locked.
I pull the key.
You have the key.
I have the key. I put the key in the lock. I roll for key.
In the lock. You roll for key.
6.
You may. I will. Oh, did you really just roll a 6 for key?
I did.
So what I was going to say is you may want to roll for tinker.
Okay. Can I take that 6? No, I can't.
No. Yeah, just roll a tinker for me.
All right, I got 2 in tinks. 5.
Okay. As you're turning the key, you hear a click that you know to be the sound of a trigger for some kind of trap. You know that where you're holding the key, you've got it stopped. But if you go any further in either direction, something will be triggered.
Okay.
Imagine it has something to do with this fly.
Ooh, how though? How do we use the fly to put the fly in the lock?
Maybe that's why it's such a small creature. I was going Rhaegar voice there for a second. Maybe that's why it's such a small creature, because it's the only tiny creature that can fit into a keyhole.
Is it?
But if you pull, a fly could fit into a keyhole, can it?
So just so you know, the fly does not seem to be about the size that would fit.
No,
into the keyhole.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's like some type of like maybe there's something inside of it that's more like it releases the trigger.
Like a socket for the fly? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm wondering if there's something inside the fly that like removes the trap.
But isn't there something paranormal about this fly though? I'm reticent to break the fly, because then we might disturb whatever's attached to it.
And I want to ghost vision and see if there's anything like ghostly that would match the same ghost essence of the fly. Like, so I'm going to use my ghost mind, and I'm going to take a look at attune.
You can't just add the word ghost before everything, okay?
Yes, I can.
This is the world that you can.
Yeah, let me live my best ghost dreams. But yeah, so basically, because in ghost vision, I can see like stuff that maybe is on the ghost plane. Maybe there's like a ghost keyhole that is the size of the fly. So I got highest one is 6.
Okay, yeah. So you can see that on the door, there doesn't appear to be anything essence related. You're not getting anything from that door. Deeper in the boat, there's all kinds of weird essence stuff going on. And in terms of finding something that seems to match the pattern of the essence of the fly, there is definitely an object, maybe about like yay big, that you can kind of see deep inside the boat that you think matches with that. Yeah.
So the fly, I don't think, can help with the lock, but there's something deep inside the boathouse that matches the fly's ghostly, paranormal.
Are there any windows that can sort of peek into the other side of this door?
Go ahead and roll maybe like a survey.
A survey, okay.
Yeah.
So I have 0 in survey, so I roll 2, take the lowest. Is that right?
Yes.
That's right, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, 2.
Okay. So just as you're looking around the boat trying to find a solution to this problem, you're looking for like a window or something like that. You do find what looks like maybe like some kind of like porthole kind of window, and you reach out to try and like put your weight on it to see if you could maybe get in to that window, because it's kind of hanging over the water. And as you do, a big chunk of the kind of like the handrail kind of just breaks off and falls into the water, causing a very large splashing sound. So there's a couple more ticks in that timer that you guys have now. You look around, you don't see anybody coming, you don't hear anything, but you definitely feel like, whoops, my bad.
Look, that was needing repairs. That's not my fault, okay? I hardly touched it.
But yeah, by looking from the other side of the through that window, you don't see anything other than big doors like this have space in them for traps. You know that. You're burglars, you're thieves. So yeah.
I guess with the key still in the lock, can I let it go? Will it trigger the thing, or do I have to hold it there?
So your tinker roll that you did earlier was basically for you stopping yourself from triggering the trap. So know that if you turn the key either way, you're triggering whatever this trap is.
Can I maybe study the door then to see where I can find the trap? Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna roll an extra one for stress because I want to figure this out.
Okay.
4.
Okay, yeah. So this is kind of a standard alarm trap. It tends to either have nothing lethal, but something to deter an intruder. So it might be smoke, it might be a loud noise. It's something that you don't want to go off. You do know how to disarm these types of traps. You've done it before. And in your current position, you could probably do that.
All right, I would like to disarm it. So I'm going to take Tinker to disarm it. 6. It was a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're able to, it's kind of tricky for you because you have the key in there, but you're able to get one of your little tools out, kind of shimmy it in there, and prevent the trigger from going off.
Sweet.
So the door unlocks, opens.
We enter.